Yo guys, today I'm playing Brawl Stars as Nita, and I'm gonna try to survive 7 different maps without raging. But while I'm doing that, I need to tell you about the craziest story I read last night. Bro, imagine dating someone for 3 years, and then finding out your boyfriend secretly has another girlfriend living in Ohio. Like, not even joking. So this girl posted the whole story online, and apparently everything started getting weird a few months ago. At first, it was tiny stuff. Her boyfriend suddenly started putting his phone face down every single time they were together. Then he started taking calls in different rooms. Then he changed his password. And listen, anytime someone randomly becomes private out of nowhere, that is already terrifying. But she ignored it because she kept saying, "He's always been sweet to me," which honestly is the beginning of every disaster story ever. Anyway, one night they're watching Netflix together, completely normal evening, and his phone lights up for like half a second. And she sees a notification pop up that says, "Miss you, babe." Now, personally, I would immediately start a full investigation. But this girl stayed calm. Too calm. She said she waited until he fell asleep because apparently she wanted proof. Bro, this is already a crime documentary. So she grabs his iPad while he's asleep and realizes all his messages are synced. Worst decision of her life. Because the second she opens the messages, boom, entire second relationship. Like this man had another full girlfriend in another state for almost a year. Same compliments, same selfies, same "I miss you," same pet names. This dude was literally copy pasting relationships. And somehow it gets even worse. She notices he tells both girls the exact same things. Like he had templates ready. "Good morning, beautiful, thinking about you, can't wait to see you." Bro was running emotional customer service. And apparently every few weeks he would go on these mysterious business trips. Now, remember that phrase, business trips, because it becomes important later. So after reading all the messages, this girl obviously loses her mind. But instead of immediately confronting him, she decides to message the other girlfriend, which honestly is either genius or villain behavior. And surprisingly, the other girl had absolutely no idea. Like none. She genuinely thought she was the only girlfriend. So now both girls are sitting there comparing screenshots, dates, photos, messages, basically building an FBI case against this man. And this is where things become insane. They realize he used the exact same excuses on both of them. If he disappeared for a few hours, same excuse. If he forgot to text back, same excuse. If he canceled plans, same excuse. This man was basically managing relationships with copy and paste. And apparently, the Ohio girlfriend even found out he sent both of them the same birthday paragraph. Like word for word. Bro didn't even edit it. At this point, I'm convinced he was operating on low battery mentally. But somehow, it gets worse. The girls discover his business trips weren't business trips at all. This dude was literally traveling between girlfriends like it was a side quest. Imagine lying that much every single day. That sounds exhausting. Like, bro needed spreadsheets at that point. So the girls decide they're gonna expose him together. And honestly, that's when I knew this man's life was over. So they make a plan. The Ohio girlfriend texts him saying she wants to surprise him at work because she misses him. Meanwhile, the original girlfriend is already waiting nearby at a cafe across the street. Now, imagine being this dude. You think your secret life is perfectly safe. You walk outside smiling. And suddenly, you see girlfriend number 1. Immediately after that, you see girlfriend number 2 walking toward you. Bro, according to the story, this man literally froze in place, like his soul disconnected from the server. And apparently, after a few seconds, he quietly says, "Oh my god." Like, "Yeah, bro. Oh my god, indeed." And the funniest part, he still tried saying, "I can explain." Explain what exactly? Sir, this is not a misunderstanding anymore. This is a multiplayer event. And apparently both girls just started laughing because the situation was so unbelievably ridiculous. Then they exposed every single lie right there in public. The funniest thing is, this man kept trying to defend himself with the worst excuses imaginable. At one point, he apparently said, "I didn't know how to end either relationship." Bro, then maybe don't start two of them? That seems like a very avoidable problem. Anyway, both girls dumped him instantly, but weirdly enough, they actually became friends after all this, which honestly is probably the best possible ending. Meanwhile, this dude apparently deleted all his social media for like 2 months after the situation exploded. And honestly, probably a smart decision. Because imagine getting caught running two relationships with the same copy paste messages. That is generational embarrassment. Moral of the story: if someone suddenly starts hiding their phone like it contains government secrets, you should probably worry. Also, never trust a man with business trips. Bro, I was fighting for my life on these maps and telling this story at the same time. So if you enjoyed this chaos, subscribe for more. And seriously, never trust a man with business trips.